Now we have news this morning on the war in Ukraine. Rescue operations are underway in Zaporizhzhia after Russian missiles hit residential buildings in the city. The region's governor says one person is confirmed dead. NBC News correspondent Erin McLaughlin joins us now from Kharkiv with more on this. Erin, good to see you. So what can you tell us about these overnight missile attacks there in Zaporizhzhia, of course, where we also know that's near that nuclear plant?
Yeah, that's right, Savannah. Really desperate scenes out of the southern city of Zaporizhzhia this morning in the early hours. 7 Russian missiles striking the city. One of the missiles hitting an apartment building, collapsing the building, trapping people inside, killing at least one. Harrowing rescue scenes taking place there in the city itself, showing authorities rescuing a 3-year-old. More missile strikes have been reported later today. We're waiting to get more details on that. But as you point out, this is the city that is home to the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, the largest power plant in Europe, with Ukrainians and Russians regularly blaming each other for the shelling of that plant. So it's a real area of concern in this war, Savannah.
Absolutely. Also, Erin, I want to ask you about something that people might remember from back in August. We've got new reporting. It's from the New York Times. Alleged details about that car bombing attack in Moscow that killed the daughter of a prominent Putin ally. What's being alleged here? What do we know now?
Yeah, that's right. Daria Dugina is the daughter of a prominent Putin ally and Russian nationalist. She was killed in a car bomb attack outside of Moscow in August. And the New York Times is now reporting, sourcing American officials, that elements of the Ukrainian government were actually authorized that attack without naming what specific elements. Is unclear from these officials in the New York Times report if President Zelensky had signed off on the attack, but the officials making it very clear that there was no U.S. involvement in the incident and that they were extremely concerned about the impact that the car bombing could have on possible escalation of the war. Now, NBC has been unable to verify that New York Times report. Savannah.
Erin, also before I let you go, I do want to ask you your own reporting. You've been on the front lines with volunteer soldiers in Kharkiv, doing amazing work in the process. These soldiers played a big role in pushing back Russian forces in that region, which has been one of the big things we've been watching here and seeing unfold. What have they been telling you and what have you been seeing?
Yeah, that's right, Savannah. And one of the things that have been made of this war, that the big differentiators, if you will, the Ukrainians, when you compare them to the Russian troops, is the will of the Ukrainian troops. On the one hand, you have tens of thousands of Russian soldiers dodging, or potential Russian soldiers dodging the draft in Russia as they're trying to mobilize a force of 200,000. Here in Ukraine, there are no shortage of men wanting to fight for their country. And that was on full display when we went out to a small village on the outskirts of Kharkiv, the second largest city in Ukraine. I met a commander named Karnit who says he managed to train up an entire battalion of 200 ordinary Ukrainian men who wanted to fight for their country. Take a listen.
We have guys who only want to fight. They don't want the money. They don't want anything. They want to kill Russian because they want to protect country.
So basically, you've taken a group of people, a group of men that have never been on the battlefield before.
They take the rifle, like an automatic machine gun or grenade, and say, "What's this?" We fight not like soldiers. We fight like a free people who fight only the freedom. We fight for our freedom.
Karnit told me that he's also fighting for his 10-year-old son. He says that he does not want his 10-year-old son to have to go through anything like this at any point. Savannah.
All right, Erin, thank you so much. Stay safe.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.